Hi, happy Saturday. So I don't like long intros, don't like long outros either. So let's just hop into it. This is Trainee A Ain't No Privacy. Uh it looks like a one of those like self-shot, like self-filmed silent beats. So you can't even call it low budget because it's like no budget, it's zero budget. Zero budget at all. But it did pretty good. 2.8 million views, so it's like good job on your self-shot MV. Anyways, let's just get into it. By the way, if you want to watch this like alone without a commentary, click the link down in the description below and then come back and vibe. Make sure the subs are on. Make sure the quality is up. Make sure the subs are in English. Let's go. Off the bat, I'm already gonna say it. I'm already gonna call it. They're doing pretty good because they have a computer. Like his room may be 2 inches by 2 inches, but he's got a computer. So I think they're doing better than a lot of people.
It's like Kobe, 빠르게 spread되는 비밀. 항상 무서워하는 우리 모든 걸 공유해.
Why did he run out like that? Look at his face. Hold on.
무서워하는 우리 모든 걸 공유해. 신경 쓰기 힘들지, right? 네 영문 자꾸 사라지지, right? 네 간식통 자꾸 비지, right? 예전에 불편했던 일이 이젠 아무렇지 않.
Things that would have bothered me before don't bother me no more, because you can't stay bothered. Like even if you have siblings, like especially people who have siblings, like I feel like a lot of idols who have siblings, of course the dorm is more cramped, but because they're like, oh, my socks keep disappearing, oh, I can't go anywhere without this person being here, oh, I can't. That's just growing up with siblings. especially if you have siblings. Have you ever like opened a pack of cookies or something, or like opened some candy or something, and then you just hear your sibling walk in that's like, mom said you have to share with me? Like anyone who grew up with siblings is kind of used to this. he's like in the kitchen and that guy's like coughing and he's just like like that's just a sibling experience. You see, he said we're joined at the hips and we're sharing everything. Well, yeah, that's just a sibling experience. What, he didn't want to share his chocolate? He's mad he has to share his chocolate. One thing that I like about trainees is that everyone goes through this process where they're like, I have no privacy. I've got to share everything with you. I got to go everywhere with you. I got to see you everywhere. Oh my God, I can't stand this. But then like give it a little while and then they like can't live without each other. Like because everyone learns how to fill in each other's gaps. So, you know, you find out what someone else's strength is and they find out what your weaknesses, and you kind of mesh like puzzle pieces. Look at this guy sitting in the chair. He's just minding his own business while he's like running out the room. That guy's coughing everywhere. It's like 모든 걸 공유해. 신경 쓰기 힘들지, right? 네 영문 자꾸 사라지지, right? 네 간식통 자꾸 비지, right? 예전에 불편했던 일이 이젠 아무렇지 않지. 아침에 따스한 햇빛 대신에 날 반겨 I'm sorry네. 정도의 폰에 한 번에 wiki wiki wow 이제 비려. Wiki wiki wow. Wiki wiki wow 이제 비려. 심심할 준비. That man hates him. That man. No, they don't. I'm not saying they really hate each other in real life. I'm not saying they do. They're like all cramped up in the same room, but that guy's just like staring at him like they don't actually hate each other. That guy's staring at him so pissed. He's like, "What the heck are you like?" And this guy, hold on. And this guy's staring at somebody else pissed. Like, what the heck are you doing? Hold on. And then a third guy pops up. He's staring at both of them like, I hate both of you. Like, this is 100% the sibling experience. Like, they're all just cramped up. And he's just like... Is that a Meowth? Like, look at his face. He's not entertained. He's not having it. He's pissed. He don't want to see that guy. That guy don't want to see that guy. And that guy hates both of them.
Damn, Trainee, we don't have a privacy. 읽으면 섞여 한 방향이 너무 어두워. Yeah, yeah. 끝하게 나버린 저 세탁기. 젊은 어깨서 너무 말말. Yeah, yeah. Why can't come keep it private? Cause you didn't shit it, no, I don't like it. 제발 오늘 밤 just keep it quiet. Cause we don't really have no problems. Why can't come keep it private? Cause you didn't shit it, no, I don't like it. 제발 오늘 밤 just keep it quiet. Cause we don't really have no problems. Yeah, walk in 숙소 노래만 한 수부터 나오지. 문 열면은 메스 누군가 신발을 밟았지.
Oh, look at how many shoes they have. Because this is our, like, whose sneakers that? Sasquatch foot, but a basketball player foot. It's like, yeah, they've got this whole thing of shoes, and then all these shoes here, and then the vacuum's right there. Hold on, like, look at all those shoes. Well, who keeps their sneakers on this? Why didn't they just get a second one of these? What goes in here? What is, look how he's walking in. There's like how many, like 5 people, but like 12 pairs of slides.
문 열면은 메스 누군가 신발을 밟았지. 다들 한 방에서 자 할 수 없어 차는 내 모든 걸 다 너의 해야 miss not privacy. 조심해 look around whoa. It's your best CCTV in the pub whoa. 너무 더워 볼로 거도 우리 방 7명이서 랩 사는 밤 잠에 놔 whoa. Watch me.
See, hold on, cause he's talking about how everyone's in his stuff, but he's like walking through their stuff, rubbing his hands like he's about to use their stuff too. And that's the thing, like here's the thing, they're fighting about having to share stuff, but the thing is, the more stuff, and it doesn't matter which member it is, the more stuff whatever member gets, the more everyone's gonna share it. So even if, how do I put it, even if you took someone's stuff, eventually when you get more stuff, you're just gonna have to share it. And so you're all like in a symbiotic relationship. Like, that's how it is with siblings. Like, he's probably in someone else's shirt right now. He's probably wearing another member. He's talking about they keep wearing my socks. He's probably wearing another member's socks right now. Look how he's rubbing his hand looking at everyone's clothes. The only thing that I like is when groups start to glow up and everyone starts being able to like buy all their own clothes, and then everyone has like a very distinct style. And so that it's like, I don't even want to share your stuff. Like, at one time, like, everybody depended on all the members, like, depended on each other to like share jackets and socks and everything. But then eventually when they glow up, they all get their own style, and it's like, you know how they always say there's like a terrible fashion member, like, you just like garbage. And it's just like, months ago they were wearing each other's shirts. Like, is that the lavender vino? It's probably not. I just recognize it because I use a lavender vino.
Turn it up. Damn, Trainee, we don't have a privacy.
Like, why is he knocking that man's stuff over? Like, whose stuff is that? Because he's just like pushing it over. Shoot, you might don't push it over because it's your stuff too. Y'all are gonna be sharing socks. They're probably sharing sunglasses right now. Like, that's probably someone else's hat. Like everybody's trying to party and like turn up, and he's like, I don't even want to do this no more. Like, has he never had a sibling though? That's how it goes. But like I said, it's always so crazy when they like are together for a long time and then they literally learn to like depend on each other, or like even worse, like when you realize what you're bad at but what they're good at, and they end up filling in the gaps for you. So it gets to the point that where the other members are, where you're like, hold on, I'm feeling kind of broke down. You're like, hold on, I'm feeling kind of broke down. Aw. Hold on. I think what's tough about that is that, okay, so they all have their own socks and their own clothes, but it sucks that their clothes are so similar, so that they always get them mixed up. At that point, look, if your clothes are that similar to everybody else's and you can't escape, you might as well wear their clothes. I mean, I think most people with siblings have had to like share clothes before. I've had to. You know how many of my sweaters and shirts disappeared because my sister, like, you just open the closet, expected to wear a certain dress or a certain blouse, and I'm like, where is it? I'm like, maybe I didn't wash it. And then my sister comes home later that day and I see her in my sweater and blouse. I'm like, what the heck? Like, that's just experience. Like, I don't know why they're so pissed. And they're like, but it's constant. I'm like, yeah, it's constant when you have a sibling too. I don't know, but like I said, hopefully they have a good debut and they get attached in the good way, and this becomes like a laughable time for them. Like, because being a trainee is hard. Being a trainee is hard. You're like broke. You're like with these like complete strangers, having to try to like vibe with them. You're broke. People are scrutinizing you as you go through training. You're just trying your best to make it. You hope you're like gonna make it. So I wish them a good debut, and I wish that they get along well and stop stepping on each other's shoes, I guess, because he said that was a problem. And he's they're constantly stepping on each other's shoes. And like there's that one guy who's like blow drying his hair in like random rooms, I guess, because like he can't blow dry his hair in the bathroom because it's like there's like what, 7 people, so he has to blow dry his hair like in the closet in the dark. And then it's like when there's no room for him to blow dry his hair in the closet in the dark, he like moved to a different room. So like this guy he's just trying to blow dry his hair, and these guys are like both at the table 2 inches apart with both drinking Coca-Cola with 2 different types of Coca-Cola cans. Like, it's chaos. Like, they're sitting across from each other, but the table is so small that they're basically sitting beside each other. But they got a fancy coffee machine and they got cup cereal, so it looks like they're vibing. Anyways, I hope they have a good, happy debut, and I hope they get really attached and connected in a healthy way, and can depend on each other one day. Anyways, I don't like long outros. That was Trainee. Ain't no privacy, but I mean, one day they'll have it. I guess. Anyways, bye.